It is a big one.
All right, let's get the cards out there.
One of these cards is literally the biggest card. If you look at the top there, AND4H has got, what is that, 10 top 8 appearances?
Yeah.
Has flat out won, not just placed top 8 or whatever, has flat out won Mystery Tournament 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, and I can't help but point out Mystery Tournament 11, Andy did not qualified for top 8, could not play because he was at a commitment to go to a wedding or whatever on top 8 day. So just didn't play and then never joined MT14. So basically ever since 7 has won anything he could have won in terms of Mystery Tournament, is definitely hands down our best player with an obscene win rate up against a relative newcomer.
Yeah, Hectate, I don't know much about him.
I know Hectate's been joining some side races on occasion. Is a game developer. Posted some Flash game that they made back in the day, so they've been around the community. They get what's going on, but I think they know that this is going to be a pretty tough match.
Yeah, I mean, so they don't seem too bad. I don't have a very good sample size, but Hectate seemed like a pretty good player, right? So when someone comes in for their first time, you have no idea what kind of skill set they're bringing to the table, what kind of experience level they have with anything, right? Hectate, I think, could be a pretty strong player, but the strongest?
But they have played one game, so we can check who they played against. It was Lead Atreyu, or 1337 Atreyu, I guess. What game was that?
Who's obviously a confident person to put their own picture in their Discord profile. That
true.
means they're a good racer.
Yeah, we popped up the player cards, and it was just like, look at this guy. Look at this human man.
I can't believe what game that they're racing. I actually did test this one.
Oh,
So,
no. Is this hopscotch again?
yeah.
They originally pulled a previous top 8 game
Yeah.
that people really liked, and then was no go, and they ended up with this.
I mean, I didn't like it.
No?
Well, I have played the game before that they drew. It was not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it is pretty unique.
It sucks that we can't talk about it because it would be like a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't like talking about things where we can't.
Yeah.
We gotta talk around it, everyone, and everyone's left guessing what we're actually talking about. It's not my favorite thing, but we do have to say something while the players set up a video game they've never played for the very first time. So, we end up talking about whatever we talk about. Sometimes we talk about stretchy grandpas. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Now, if I ever do make an indie game, I guess that'll have to be what it's called. We'll
Stretchy
have to see
Grandpa.
what the gameplay is like. That being said, the game that was pulled is the perfect example of a passable Mystery Tournament sub.
I hope so. I've tested so many of Hopscotch's DS submissions, and a lot of them are.
Myth is starting to break down.
They're.
Well,
It's almost insulting, the fact that Hopscotch is one of the most testinous testers there ever was. Is an absolute veteran, a hero who tested 270-something games for Mystery Tournament 14. I don't know. He more than anyone should have a good idea of what a good game for Mystery Tournament is. So I don't understand.
You get built up tester rage. It builds up inside of you, and you have no outlet. And then all of a sudden it comes out. It says 60, 70 DS games, and you just throw them out there. And here they are.
There's been some missions where I've rejected them in the first couple of minutes just because it was immediately obvious that this was not okay. It was not going to work. It had serious problems. And I just don't understand how it's coming. From
This
a
game is
person like
just
Hopscotch.
fine and very cute. I think Andy will appreciate that.
We'll see. Yeah, Andy likes cute stuff. I like cute stuff.
The animations in this game are top notch.
I will say though, if one of these players like doesn't jump high enough and doesn't scroll the screen high enough to see like a friend that they need to pick up to actually beat the level, and that ends up costing them 20-30 seconds or something, like, I'm gonna be mad, because it is a constant issue with all of these games I've been testing from Hopscotch.
It does seem to be like a common thing in TS platformers. This game, well, I revealed that it's a platformer. We'll reveal it slowly over time. That's the fun part. Yeah, this game, it's not really mazy. It's pretty straightforward. Little bit here and there, but no more than you would see in any platformer that's not Mario.
I have not walked into a visual novel yet in our testing submissions.
No, that's true.
I do kind of like the idea of you speed through all the text and then the dialogue options pop up, and you just kind of have to guess from context what might make the character mad and what might make them happy, and you like, it's a stupid race.
I'm disappointed that you like that idea.
There's no part of me that's like, yeah, we could do that in Mystery Tournament, right? But just that little, I guess I just like that idea of trying to guess.
It is funny. There was a Maurice posted in the Discord earlier today a sound effects quiz from video games, and the crazy nothing guesses were my favorite, because sometimes I was like, that sounds kind of like slow motion, and I guess Max Payne, even though I'd never seen it or played it, and it was, and I was like, yeah, woohoo! It's just so, yeah, I mean, it would make you feel good if you got stuff right in a VN, and then you go down to loser's bracket, and you'd be pretty unhappy.
Alright, we have a game. Oh no. Why is the page not working right?
Oh no.
Let's try that again. There we go.
It's Barbie and the Three Musketeers for the DS.
Yeah, great. I've played so many Barbie GBA games. I'm gonna assume this is like that.
Probably. To be clear, it is Barbie and the Three Musketeers. So there are indeed 4 of them. But we only get to see, I think, 2 in this race.
Okay.
But it is a little confusing.
Eddie has found the button that makes a noise, I think.
Oh no.
Barbie might be D'Artagnan. I have to say I wasn't really paying attention to the story in Barbie and the Three Musketeers.
I'm scrolling to find this pace bin now that the game's up. You can move, you can jump, you can attack, you can switch to cat, you can change character, you can pause the game. Some gates and doors open with you pressing L plus R. It will prompt you on screen.
I lost 30 seconds to not reading about L plus R, so let's hope that they read about L plus R.
I feel like this game might be easy enough that 30 seconds could, like, decide the race. This is what I'm worried about. We'll see.
Andy will read the pace bin. It literally pops up on screen and says L plus R, but I just, like, couldn't... I was like, L and then R, and I just couldn't do it.
I feel like the pace bin wouldn't help you then in that case.
No.
The pace bin just says L plus R, like it...
Just literal mental handicap that caused the issue. Barbie, if you can see her attack with her sword, it's very good.
You've got 2 swords. Look at her going nuts with those things.
Yeah.
I feel like
and every
her form
character,
isn't proper, but
as far as I know, is equally interesting. I did continue to play just so I could know what the 3rd character was, and then I asked Hopscotch if he continued to play to know what the 4th character was. It wasn't quite fun enough for me to go that far, but...
Andy has fallen and switched to the cat and has sent it on through, and it's just not able to do anything over there, so
The cat's important for doing, like, puzzles that come up in later levels. You have a cool thing, or Barbie does at least, where you... Andy, I don't know why you're going left. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Yeah,
we
there
need
go.
we need the grappling hook.
Yeah, exactly. The sort of your different powers are your different characters. But Barbie has a cool thing where you can walk, like you grab automatically the ceiling and can walk across most ceilings.
Yeah, the paceman said it just says ceilings, I guess. So that's good. I would have thought I was like, man, they really didn't telegraph that this ceiling was something you could do this on, but I guess it's just everything.
It's nearly every ceiling, yeah. I don't know if there's any that you can't do it on. There probably are. Like if they're short or something.
Andy's at the first level. Hectate is basically needs to discover the ceiling grab, or just make that sick jump and then discovers the ceiling grab.
Accidentally.
And you don't have to press a button for the ceiling grab, it just happens.
Hey, I bet you could climb across this.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking. There's a large amount of
The cat
talking.
is saying too many things.
Oddly enough, the cat talks the most, where, in real life, the cat probably wouldn't talk at all.
Yeah, I agree.
The paceman
Yeah, you agree with that?
mentions. You can
Okay, so
just
here you
drop
gotta
the
use the cat to solve a puzzle. Andy, with that ultimate Barbie game feel, can just tell that you're gonna need to do that. Immediately sees it.
Oh, it's these platforms from
Switch.
Braid.
Also, if you do it over a cat or a hole, you just like birth the cat, which is a lot of fun.
Great. So scouting out the level's going to be important. You can use the cat to scout out things without, dropping down somewhere and then being like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
It's true, doesn't it? I think it says in the paceman, but you can just kill the cat and nothing happens. No downsides.
Yeah, there's not like a map or anything on the bottom screen. Bottom screen just shows you outfits, which are important, but not that important.
Yeah, Barbie's really strong and can just destroy stone with those swords. Oh no, it was just a secret.
How about this switch? Is this anything important?
Yeah, so this is the kind of platformer that, about 80 of them came out on the GBA and the DS. And they're all kind of like this. Reminds me a lot, especially the barn of Charlotte's Web on the GBA, but with a lot less, like, pig squealing.
Yeah, that was another game I wanted to reject. You had to get, you had to get letters that spell...
Yeah, that was annoying.
And, I just missed one on the first stage or whatever, and there went, a minute and a half.
Oh, in the forest now.
We are.
Exciting.
And we still only have Barbie as a playable character, to make that clear.
And the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Don't forget, the cat has the most lines in the whole game.
It's true. The cat's the biggest character. So you can also grab onto the bottom of these platforms, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if we really get far enough in the game to see it fully utilized, but it is interesting. So, Andy could
he
do
jumped.
this little skip here.
He jumped into the platform, which caused it to stop, and then
yes, and it waits for a little while,
and then it just waits there while you're like, God damn it!
It punishes you. It's even worse than Adventure Ball. It's not slow platform cycles. It's like you can kill it platform cycles.
Andy has gone left and has ended up into nothing. He's now stuck, waiting for this platform to go back down.
I thought it would never go down.
He's gone further left, and there's a switch up here. We're gonna hope that this is something,
Oh,
and not
Andy did a
nothing.
little switch up there.
Yeah, so the cat's been the only one to hit these switches so far. So
Yes. Although Andy just unlocked, unfortunately.
a gold coin.
Yeah.
No way to know what that switch would have done. Man, I don't like it. I don't like this.
So you have to. Yeah.
Is it just that
Just gotta
his
go for-
platform cycles are just messed up now because he like changed them and now he can't really make the jump?
I mean, he could then jump into the other one that's moving and resync them if necessary.
But you gotta like notice that you messed it up.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to grab onto the bottom of that platform. Yeah, like that.
Oh yeah.
And then that moves you over.
So we do find out about it. Oh,
Yes.
rat.
Yeah, you have a lot of health though.
Oh wait, and then it tells you about that you can climb onto platforms. After you already had to do it once.
Maurice, I don't know if you play a little game called The Witness, but tutorials don't always have to be super spelled out.
But,
alright?
but,
You
but
can
it did
do
spell it out. Also, this is an NDS Barbie game, of course it has to spell everything out.
Yeah, it made you do it, and then the second time it was like, hey, you can do this thing.
Yeah.
So Hectate has a chance to make up a lot of ground here if Hectate grabs the bottom of that platform. Didn't jump high enough.
Yeah.
And we'll see. It's sticking around. It's trying to jump on it, which is exactly what Andy did. Bumped into it and then thought, no, can't jump high enough. Got to go somewhere else. So thankfully, is going to be losing all the same time that Andy did.
Well, thankfully for Andy.
Thankfully, in the sense that this race is not going to get decided by stupid stuff like that.
I think stupid stuff like that is a thing Hectate needs in this matchup.
Yeah. Has a very real shot, I think, of coming away with a win here.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, so when you fall down a pit, you just kind of come back up with a little bit less health.
And you have a massive health bar, so really not a big deal.
It's like
Look at these animations.
it's like in Prince of Persia where it's like, oh wait, no, this didn't happen. I didn't fall down this hole. Let me start over. That's my favorite like explanation for the death.
Yeah, where he
Yeah.
just says, "Oh no, I was."
Wait, no,
Wait, that's not right.
I didn't get destroyed by this boss. I killed him. Let me try again.
I love the idea of telling the story, and then like, yeah, and then so all these buzzsaws came out, and I ran, and it cut me in half, and the top half of my body fell into a pit. My legs kind of got stuck on the wall a little bit. Wait a minute, no, that's not what happened.
Do you think he includes the? And then I went shwa, 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 and I reversed myself, and I didn't actually get hit by the pit because I reversed myself.
I mean, actually, yeah, that does happen canonically, right? Like he does actually like run into saws and stuff, and then undoes it.
I guess so.
He's got a really good memory to remember exactly how he moved through every single room.
Yeah.
He's like a demo like system from Doom,
Yeah.
Doom or Quake. He just has to retell it all in one string, otherwise it just doesn't
Yeah.
make sense anymore.
Except when he dies, and then he's like, "Oh wait, no, I didn't die horribly." Like he has simultaneously the
block the
best
doors.
and
Oh,
Andy,
worst
get out of the
memory.
way.
Oh, that's horrible. Now you have to go back? Oh, you can just teleport.
Yeah. There you go.
That's like bad level design, I think, that you can accidentally stand there.
Yeah, there's a lot of notes in the paste bin about like things will bump into you if you're standing on it, so careful. You can just crap things up depending on where you're standing. The animations are really good though. The ways that she's really confident and active, but also like barely in control of herself and stumbling around.
Yeah.
I would have immediately dropped the cat in the hole.
Yeah, that's just the kind of person you are.
Well, no,
No, he made the test.
no, it's because like 5 seconds earlier, Andy pushed a button that made the hole accessible for the cat.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm not a whole dropping cat person. I promise.
These scarecrows got me wondering if there's some way to like jump over and not have to fight them.
I did not find a way to do so.
Oh no, Andy fell.
Andy
fell
slips
twice.
Well, now we're down here. Yeah, okay, there is a platform to ride.
Maybe it's like Sonic where you can. There's like 3 different ways.
Yeah, I think this is just like Sonic.
Oh, this is the end of the level, so if you'd gone up, like, who knows what that would have been.
Gold.
I think it's gold. It's usually gold. But you can also usually see it, which is good. So I guess you're meant to return to levels. Those grapples are spoilers for the second character.
You can probably collect like pictures from the movie or something.
There's a lot of, you use money to buy costumes. There's a lot of costumes. Which in
Are
a
they, like-
sprite work game is actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, like, are they in-game? Like, you actually look different in-game?
I think so. I mean, I didn't grind for money in Barbie 3 Musketeers, so I don't know. It's before freemium.
My opinion of this game goes way up, if you could just have, like, a totally different sprite.
Yeah, that's a lot of frames.
Yeah.
Well, there's at least as much animation on Barbie on the other 3 characters.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, we won't be seeing them all.
Wait, why is it 3 other characters? Isn't it? Wait, oh wait, it's Barbie and 3 Musketeers?
That's what I was trying to say. It's Barbie and the
It's
3
4
Musketeers.
people? That's...
Barbie is not one of the 3 Musketeers. There are
D'Artagnan's
3
a
other
thing, right?
Musketeers. Barbie's just there. I don't know. Her name's also not Barbie, but I don't remember what it is. Colette, is that what it is? There's
Barbarian?
Vivian, I think, is the next character. They all have names. Just like people tend to.
Oh. they all got names, trust me. Oh, I wouldn't even have tried to jump to the right there. I thought the tree was solid.
And he makes a platform cycle to get up to the top here. As Hectate completes a really long thing with the cat just to get a
Corinne.
gold coin. Whoa, a 3D cutscene.
Yeah, we're
No
missing
time for that.
We're missing all the lore. Oh, here comes this really slow dog.
It's a boss.
It's a boss?
Yes.
It looks pretty... Well, I mean, it looked friendly.
That's not friendly.
Oh, we're chasing the
Run
dog
away.
now. But
Yeah, he took the
Nice.
piece of paper. That was Musketeer certification.
Oh, of course. I would
So
just...
Barbie wants to be a musketeer, but she's not yet.
No, but it's got the moves. So I see it happening in the future. You'll have to buy the game yourself on eBay to find out.
Yeah. We're not
This
gonna tell you today.
platform For Hectate is like it's not. It's just in the way. Okay, it's finally moving.
Nice. That's a good noise. Oh man, the quick cycle. That legitimately is like significantly faster than I did it.
Oh, that last box is. Oh, he'll run into it. Okay.
So if you miss the cycle, the dog barks and hurts you.
Jumping now. Maybe I can cut down those sacks of grain and knock them on top of it.
Okay.
Cut down the sacks of grain. Okay. I admit I didn't see him till she said it, so.
Andy saw him.
Whoa, baited.
This dog's got the moves.
Yeah. Oh man.
Again, the same spot. I guess he does stop under a bag, though, so you can always get him when he does.
You can hit him while he's moving. It's just harder.
Yeah, there it is. So Hectate, I think, is in the level before this boss.
Collecting some coins. Oh, oh no.
And that's the end, but needs to find the switch to open it.
Oh no, the switch is on the left.
Come yet?
No, not that far left.
No. Brutus. Pardonnez-moi.
So Hectate is checking the bottom left, and that's incorrect. Sorry, you lose
It's the bottom
8
or left.
seconds.
Hello, madame.
There's the
Right
switch.
there. See, you say it's random, but Andy still does it first. I do think there's some game
By pressing the
design, just sort of feel that you can get that is a skill. To know where the switch probably is.
Oh, it's
Maybe.
ringing.
Grapple game.
I feel like
Oh,
you need
no.
like physics for a grapple game.
This is one of these, like, you can't be too close to the hook for it to latch onto sort of things.
Or
Oh.
too far.
Oh no, what are we doing? Andy's confused. I'm confused.
The top right sure seemed like it should have been a thing.
Yeah. Like obviously the level like wants you to go there.
Yeah, I remember this just ending. I'm not actually sure.
Oh, he
There we
didn't
go.
collect the coin, I guess.
Oh, that could be it.
Kuri. Anytime you need my So what is
Oh, that's a good point. My wife pointing out the
I have a
pacifist nature of this game, where you don't actually kill anything, it just runs away after you hit it enough.
Yeah, the dog had HP left as well.
I wonder what's over there.
I like that they even have the stuff on the bar and not just like canonically it leaves.
So can Purple Girl still attack or only grapples?
She can attack. She can't grab onto ceilings.
Wait, what do you do on L plus R?
Open
You
doors.
can go indoors, but you don't have to go in any of them.
Oh, well then, why were you so
But you do-
confused?
You also have to do it to open a gate later. But
Oh.
you do have to.
I wonder what's over there. If
Right
I
here.
could use this
Okay, so this animation, how did you misunderstand this as pressing them in sequence?
Well, because you already use L and R to do things.
Well, yeah,
And
but
I just-
it's doing the push thing both at the same time.
Well, I could agree with you there. You know,
Okay, that's good.
I don't have a good excuse, but I could have just lied and said it didn't happen to me. It's about honesty here.
Oh, so I shouldn't
Oh, that's
criticize
so
you
fun.
because you could have
No
lied.
one's gonna check.
Because he was honest about it.
I mean, okay. Fair
We
enough.
can simultaneously criticize bad play while praising honesty and courage. Hectate is in the boss fight now.
Oh,
against
I
the
think
dog.
more games than just those two have had a tiny robot little character that goes into small holes mechanic. Maybe
Yeah.
not, but
It's like
I don't know. How many can you name?
it's Axiom Verge has that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
well, that's
question of the comment.
That's what he was saying in the
Oh,
chat.
damn it.
But good call. I guess I can't think of any other ones on the top of my head, but it seems like a normal enough thing.
Banjo Kazooie had those clockwork eggs.
Gato Roboto has it kind of. Except you go yourself.
Wow, my dog recognizes that dog on the TV and is lunging at it. That's insane. I don't understand how she gets cartoon dogs. It's not even that dog-like, honestly.
That's funny. How about the little cat?
I don't care about cats.
I mean, I wouldn't mess with that cat. It can break.
Blocks
of rock.
It can break solid stone.
So Hectate beats the boss. Andy is on the second or third level of being a grapple game.
Oh, he finds a high grapple way up there and a switch, which is the one to open the door.
I mean, it
Well,
goes
it
like
does. The game does highlight it with sparkles.
yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would go that high, you know?
we,
You can break robotic things, I guess, but that's not killing.
Yeah, also like physically injuring something until it leaves to preserve itself
Yeah,
It's
it's
not.
really not that different, is it?
Not exactly like pacifism is what I was the word I
No.
would use. This game seems great. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as being well made, I think the artists who made this
Oh.
had an extreme dedication to their Barbie craft, more so than a lot of Barbie video games do. Oh no.
He keeps trying to force these platform cycles, as Hectate has now learned how to
Do it again.
grapple.
Oh,
Okay, that's
he did it the third time and it worked, but I would have been scared to do it a third time.
Well, I think when he did it the first time and then the second time, he was closer to getting it. So I think
Oh.
he knew when he fell the third time, he'd be a little closer again.
Yeah, like if I make
Could
it
have
up
made it.
there as fast as I can, I will move the cycle forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy's seeing there to stand not on top of the gate, or else it wouldn't be able to move.
It does look like attacking in the air is not like fun and intuitive the way that you'd want it to be. Like you just like drop like a stone as soon as your attack comes out.
Yeah, you kind of just do that anyway. If there were a lot of enemies to fight, it would be relevant because you wouldn't lose speed.
Yeah.
That's a thing in a lot of platformers. Anyone who wants some quick mystery tips, we'll put up the flash animation of our mystery tips screen. That'll be our new segment.
Sure.
But in most platformers, when you jump, in like old platformers at least, a lot of times you stop while attacking, but if you attack in the air, you don't stop.
Oh yeah, that's like Castlevania especially.
Yeah, you want to attack in the air as often as possible if it's doable.
Also in Symphony of the Night, you can do like a weird double step. If you like, you can attack in the air, and landing replenishes your attack, so you can kind of attack twice if you time it right.
In Ninja Gaiden 2, and probably a couple others, you can attack in the air, land attack, jump out of that attack in the air again on your way up for a triple slash.
That's what they do on those bosses, right? Where they try to erase them down as fast as possible.
Yeah, they call it a triple slash cancel.
That was a tight jump.
One thing I liked was Andy was like stuck on a platform cycle, and there were some boxes like behind the wall on the right here. He's gonna drop the cat in there, and he already slashed most of those boxes on the right there.
So it's because it's slower with the cat.
Yeah, so and he was waiting for the platform cycle anyway, so he made use of that time.
That's some good gamer foresight.
Yeah.
I wonder what those
Always looking to get something done.
Vivica uses her ribbons to swing from that peg.
It does seem that at the high levels, when we're talking people who like appear regularly in top 8, I guess Maurice could confirm this because he actually appears regularly in top 8.
Yeah.
But it seems like the high levels it really is more about instinct, about quickly understanding what the game wants you to do and getting little optimizations like that. Because when it comes to like making a jump, I don't know, seems like people are doing it most of the time in top 8. It's little stuff like that that makes a big difference.
Yeah, and also not doing the same mistake twice. It's pretty important.
That's my special move.
That's my big problem. I just bash my head into a wall over and over and then lose.
Your special move is making the same mistake twice or not making the same mistake twice?
No, making the same mistake twice.
Oh.
Dying in the exact same way for the 4th time and being like, how do I let this happen? And
And then it tilts you too, because you
you
know
can-
that was
Oh,
stupid.
Like I just did this. What am I, an idiot? Why did I do it again? That's why I'm
It's,
so bad at Kuso, because it's mostly memorization, because the kind of games they give you.
yeah, it's for me, it's usually if a game is complicated enough that like 100% of my mental processing power is in just like controlling my character or remembering what button does what or something, right? If I'm taxed in that way, there's very little part of me that's left thinking about like All right, what was the part that comes up after this that killed me last time? Right, that is gone, and that's how I end up making dumb mistakes all the time.
We see somewhat less of that in Mystery Tournament because we don't include hard game overs nearly ever. So usually, there are some games with long checkpoints though, where memorization is something you need to do. We don't see a whole lot of memorization though. Yeah, you can die in this game. I don't think I did, but you can.
How is
sure
the
I'll
horse
catch that.
always getting to the end before you?
Whoa, look at this guy. Both of these guys.
Doesn't it look? It looks like his armor's breathing because the way they're doing the shadows.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
I assure you.
The sprite work in this game is legitimately like
Yeah, it's-
very, very, very good.
If anyone's looking for a new Discord avatar, this game probably got you covered.
Oh, there's like a lot of barrels at the top, so you can already figure out like what are we doing? We're sending the cat into the sights probably.
Or hitting him in the back with a scarf to do like massive damage. Okay, the barrels are here now.
I think we're gonna see some cat action, which is gonna be
Like
required.
a phase 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you do need to. Maybe you can just like maybe there's multiple approaches.
Oh, you think maybe more barrels get dropped if you use the cat?
Hectate's cat is going along a massive journey up in the ceiling. I don't think there's any switches to hit here. Oh. Okay, I think that was a pretty roundabout way of getting to that switch. But
I actually did that same thing and then was
Okay.
like, darn, I didn't have to have done that.
Yeah, look at the camera going all the way back. But at least it wasn't for nothing.
Yeah, I think this game would be more fun
Oh.
to play while trying to find all the 100% stuff.
Up there?
Here we go, it's cat action. Oh, this is just... You have to burn the rope now.
He just stands there as every single one.
Ah! He lost his armor!
Wrong anymore. We should go
He can take it.
now.
Or you could just...
Oh no,
You could just
Then just
stunlock him
stunlock.
suddenly.
he's been reduced to his long johns.
I guess maybe
There you
it's
go.
kind of the joke that he's useless without his armor.
The goal ends when you beat the night boss.
Yeah, done. That's it.
Really
Oh
sorry
wow,
about
I
that.
wasn't even ready.
2901.
We should go now. Wait for
Let's see
me.
what my time was.
I understand you two had quite a day.
It was incroyable. We fought away an unruly knight who attempted to throw us.
It was
38, 40. I did
incroyable.
awful.
Monsieur Treville would not consider us as musketeers.
Yeah, in some ways 10 minutes is not a lot, but then also in a game like this where there's
Yeah.
not much punishment for doing bad, in
Male musketeer
a game like
protecting
this
the
where
royal
then it's more.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
4H.
Hello.
Tell
What's up?
me how you felt. Well, I don't know. You're definitely used to this by now, but when someone gives
It's-
you a game and it says Barbie in it, what's your reaction?
I thought it would be much worse than it was. It was okay, but it was very clunky. Like it controlled very stiff, and like there was delays to everything you did. But aside from that, it was actually not bad. The level design seemed very open.
And it looks great.
It definitely looks good. The voice acting is, but it doesn't feel good to play.
So talk to me about the openness of the level design, right? Because I've tested.
It looked like there was
some-
multiple routes through the levels. Like even
Uh-huh.
like before you unlock the other characters, it looked like there were spots where I could have gone high or low. You know?
Yeah. So is there a part of your brain that's thinking the whole time like what is going to be part of what route?
Yeah,
What
pretty
is more
much.
likely to be the way to go? What is more likely to be a side area?
I tried to be as high as I could most of the time until the game wouldn't let me, or until I beefed it, and then tried to wing it from there.
It's like
We
Sonic.
did
It's like Sonic. I told you, this game is like Sonic.
Be high, and then when you mess up, be low.
Yeah.
There was that forest level where it looked like you missed a jump and you ended up at the bottom, and then you went and the end of the level was right there.
Yeah, that did happen. It's like, what's to the right of me? And it's like, oh, hey, perfect.
Planned this.
Everything worked out. Promise.
Were you confused by the L+R prompts?
No, I mean, I read the paste bin. It said as long as it's not in front of a door, it made sense.
Okay.
They're making fun of me because I lost like 30 seconds on it.
Which isn't
I don't
even
know.
like a whole lot. Like it's just
No, it was just I was just being dumb. I was like, why doesn't this work? And then I looked at the paste bin and I said, oh, L+R. Even though it's like
It shows right on
obvious.
top of the screen.
I know.
this is our point.
It even said on the paste bin, hey, there are prompts of L+R. You never have to go inside a door this way.
Which is a
So-
good thing to put in the paste bin, I think, because you would waste time.
Some gates and doors open with you pressing L+R. It will prompt you on the screen. You never need to go into a house through a door this way.
That's a godsend.
Here's
that
the
that's
real
in there.
secret. I played poorly, so your time would look so much better when
Oh,
you do
thanks.
it. Yeah.
Thing.
So, one of the things I'm seeing watching Hectate is like he's in a section where you need to kind of like jump left, jump right, jump left, and when he jumps right and then wants to jump left, it looks like just turning around has
Yeah,
an animation
It
associated
does.
with it.
This game is clunky, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
And this
What
is
if
a
you-
really tight jump too.
Can you like turn in the air? Can you like do like a pre-turn in the air?
Like I said, it definitely didn't feel good to move my guy.
Hmm.
It was very clunky, but the level design was all right. The music was fine. The voice acting was good. The animations were really good.
Oh no, don't go in the door.
Yeah, Hectate is desperate to try to get across over to the top right, and nothing has worked. So it's like, well, maybe the door, maybe the paste bin's wrong.
I have opened the stream and saw him go into a house, and I saw a single coin.
Great.
He earned that coin.
At least he didn't have to platform around for 30 seconds to get a gold coin.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I should look up bulk slash to see if I do remember it or not.
Whoa,
I'm gonna do that right now.
Just
sorry.
going ahead and spoiling things. So what?
Yeah, I
What's
definitely
Hectate
remember
missing?
seeing this a little bit.
I don't remember this.
There's a
Barbie
hook
can't
at
jump
the
high
top.
enough.
There's a hook at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah,
You go over to the left and then you use Barbie to walk across
Oh,
the
from
floor.
here, there's sparkly. hook.
Yeah.
and I bet the cat tells you. Oh, maybe you can use your magic hands to climb across this clothesline.
The power of hands. You have
You-
2 of them.
Oh, Maurice was complimenting you on how you broke some of those boxes with Barbie first to be faster.
Yeah, that's smart.
I didn't think that was gonna have that implication at first. I just wanted to hit stuff.
Oh,
I had that thought in the back of my head, but I didn't want to come out from
This is
underneath.
me just
and-
swinging at my I've been swinging
Yeah.
my weapon like constantly on elevators the entire time.
So the next character has a bow. I know that.
Is that
And
what
then-
the blue blocks are for?
I think so. Yes. And then, because I did play a little bit, and then the fourth character, I didn't have the patience, so I don't know. But you unlock the next character pretty soon.
That's good. Too bad I stopped playing.
Too bad I'm done with Barbie
Done
and
with
the Three
Barbie
Musketeers for the rest of my
Musketeers.
life.
That's right. Forever and ever.
So
it really is, though, Barbie and the Three Musketeers, because
you
there's
keep
Barbie.
saying this. What? Like, yeah, okay.
It's just
she's
weird.
Not,
It's just weird. I thought she was one of the Three Musketeers. Why not?
she
Her- it's not
probably.
even Barbie.
I
You
mean,
know
she looks like
about-
Barbie.
You know about the fourth guy in the Musketeers, though, right? Like, you know about D'Artagnan.
I don't know the
right?
story of the Three Musketeers.
Yeah, there's a fourth guy usually.
Oh.
So
Well, that
Oh.
makes sense then.
yeah.
Ah, we're getting some lore. Thank you for the lore.
So Andy, you joined Mystery Tournament 16. You joined really late. Were you like on the fence about whether
No,
to come
I
in
was
for
just
this
lazy.
one? Okay.
No, just lazy.
Well, you're advancing past this match.
My goal is to somehow trick mid boss into gaming long and well enough to fight him. That'll never happen, by the way.
He said
Mich-
he said that he'll play at least 2 matches. So we'll see.
What's your favorite type of mystery race? Other than this one, obviously.
Favorite type of like what genre or?
Yeah, like what would be the ideal game you would be seeing in a mystery tournament race?
A challenging platform.
So something a lot harder than this then.
Yes, something a lot harder than that.
There's
We had
plenty of
a-
those in the pool.
I know
We
there was
had
an
an
I Wanna Be the Game simulator yesterday, right? I was lurking during that. I didn't really watch it much.
I wanna beat the blow game or something.
Conquer the blow game.
Conquer the Blow Game 2.
That was weird.
It's a sequel. Oh wow.
Yeah, it actually wasn't even that hard until near the end. But we
If you give
definitely
me-
have some.
If you give me puzzles, then there'll be disappointment.
Well, there's plenty of those too. Sorry.
Unless it's like an action puzzler, like Intelligent Cube. I got into really quickly.
Yeah, that was a
Very
fun one.
Intelligent? That's not a platformer.
I said puzzle. I said action puzzle games. I said I said if a puzzle game, an action puzzle game, even more my speed is what I was implying.
Yeah,
Like
that's,
Intelligent Cube.
yeah, that's a good game. Okay.
There's a lot of really great action puzzle games, but most of them are like entirely determined by RNG, so you don't tend to see a whole lot of them, unfortunately.
The damage boost strats.
Yeah, that's working out pretty good.
I didn't do that. I just said, oh, I have to get behind him, and there's hooks on the ceiling. Well, actually, I saw the hooks first, and then I said, oh, I probably have to get behind him. It was how I determined it.
Though I will say, as much health as you have in this game, it's not infinite, and Hectate has definitely burned through a lot of that resource and doesn't know how to do the rest of the fight yet.
He
So
does. He's already half health with barrels.
well, there's like a finish at the end and everything, and his health is really low.
I mean, apparently, if the placement is correct, he's gonna respawn on the spot and everything's fine.
Well, maybe the boss will refill his HP.
Okay.
And I don't think you got hit at all in Long John phase.
I like how he's just waiting now. Like the cat is
Well,
doing
it's a
its thing.
It's a cutscene.
Oh, you're not
You
even
have to wait for him
controlling
to-
the cat?
Oh, now you are, but you had to wait for him to break the thing. That was a cutscene of him breaking the block, and then you can control yourself again and summon your cat out to do the thing.
So now I
Now,
think
you got hit in this last phase. And
Oh
yeah,
no!
Hectate does,
Oh.
but
Oh yes!
it's nothing.
The power of Barbie.
Hectate used a super potion.
Oh my god, it takes so long though. But no, the paceman did say that if you die, you're respawn on the spot. Like they're not punishing deaths at all. But if you run out of lives, then you have a problem. Again, read the paceman. Death is not punishing. You respawn where you were with full health.
Well, you should have damage boosted more then.
I mean, I don't know.
It didn't really come up.
Like, why would I deny the universe Barbie's amazing attack animation, where she does dances with blades?
39, 34, that's right around your time, right? Internet original?
Yeah, that's a little longer, but yeah. Well, not by much. So apparently, that L plus R must have cost more time than I thought.
Yeah, so it's not all that poor a showing from Hectate is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh yes, yes.
You can, whenever Andy sets a time in a game, it can mislead people, I think, into thinking like how long it is or how difficult. Andy's kind of the floor here. So Hectate is going to be moving on in the lower bracket. I think probably we'll want to come in and chat a little bit about the race. But I think, oh yeah, there they are in the waiting room. Likely to go a little bit further in this tournament, I think.